All right, boys, today's the day. We got the hatch getting prepped for the stick shift eliminations. We are in the sport class. I believe we qualified 6th or 7th. We still have to go look at the bracket to see who we are going against, but it is a very tight field, boys, full of low 9-second cars, and the slowest car being even close to a mid 9-second car. It's all like cars that go 9.0 to 9.7. So it's gonna come down to cutting a good light and just being on point, guys. We need to try to squeeze every little bit out of the hatch that we can. We've made some more adjustments to the two-step here. We're gonna test it real quick, make sure everything sounds good, but as you guys saw in the last video, the little turbo's maxed out.
She's ripping.
She's making no more boost or power out of that thing. So we just have to try to possibly get that short track a little better. Just get every little edge that we can.
Yep.
And it's up to me to cut a light and hit third gear and hope for the best.
We can get it. We can get it.
We're gonna go ahead and test the two-step real quick because it's probably only 20 minutes until they might start calling us to the lanes. We might have a little longer than that, but we just want to be prepared because we were 2 hours away. We've been leaving the house at 6 in the morning, every morning to come out here for the last 4 days. It has been rough. All right, guys, here's the final ladder. We ended up 7th qualifier in sport, which isn't too bad, but look how tight this field is, guys. Number 1 qualifier is a 9.0, and the 16th qualifier is a 9.8. Look how tight this field is. This is gonna be a lot of good racing, all 9-second cars, and it looks like we are going up against, where are we at? Right here. I'm going up against this guy right here who qualified with a 9.4 at 152. It's gonna be a tight one, boys. You know, we might not even make it past our first race, but we'll give it our best shot here and see how far we can go. All right, guys, this is it. We just got the hatch pulled up to the lanes for our first round of eliminations in the stick shift class, and we are up against this guy right here. This is Eric with a twin turbo LS swapped S13.
Yes, sir.
Dude, that thing looks insane.
Looks insane. Hopefully it matches, you know, the speed wise.
Dude, that thing looks like it should be able to destroy us. How much power does it make?
We're thinking about 1100-ish.
And you have it on that tune-up right now?
On the big end, yeah.
Well, I saw your qualifier was a 9.4,
It
a
was pretty
152.
similar, that tune-up there. So didn't change it much. Maybe gave it a tiny bit more just because I knew you were faster.
Oh, you gave it some more. I know you did. I feel like with this thing, you almost have to be careful to not break out.
No, we ain't gonna break out. I mean, 9.4 was the fastest it's ever gone, fastest I've ever been. So I don't know. Maybe we go 9.2. I don't know. It's all gonna be getting off the line. I struggle with that a lot. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a race. Anything can happen. But dude, this is a beautiful car. This thing is awesome. So yeah, all these stick cars are getting lined up. They're about to run the Outlaw stick right now, and then it will be us. And if we win against this twin turbo 240 here, we move on. If he beats us, that is gonna be it for today. And we're packing up and going home and getting some sleep. But we'll see what happens. Best of luck, man.
Right there, the light, highway.
995 at 132 for Kyle in the right lane.
Doing so good yesterday. I mean, I slammed third gear, but something let go there. I mean, I still won, but something's hurt. Oh yeah, that's rough. The toe of shame. Unfortunately, we heard something pretty good, it sounds like, and it sucks because yesterday the hatch was ripping. Every pass was perfect, hit every gear, I even hit third gear fine on that pass. It was the issue of going into fourth, or I 2-3-2'd it, and that obviously hurt something. But then I ended up getting it into fourth at the end there, and it was okay, but now there's just a little bit of a noise. So not sure what happened there. It sucks. We did win, actually. We still ran a 9.9 coasting at 132, and we beat the other guy. So we're still technically in the race, but depending on how bad this is, it's probably not something we have parts to fix laying around, which sucks. It's definitely a pretty serious noise, but is what it is, boys. That's just racing. Got the NSX posted up over here, and we got Mr. Stelly, the previous owner. What's up?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Do you miss her?
Seeing her makes me miss it a little bit. I can't lie. You moved the seat back?
No, it's still the same setting as you left it.
Yeah, I can just buy it back. Be ready to
Yeah,
go.
it's ready to go, right, for you. I heard you brought your car down. Your
Yeah,
S2000.
Been pretty good. Been testing all week or past 2 days, so hopefully we can go some rounds some more in the no time class.
Yeah, I'll have to come check it out here soon. Because after Stelly sold the NSX to me, he used that to go pick up an S2000 down in Florida, and he built a nasty little S2K. That thing's sick with
Race
the
car.
LS in it.
Race car.
Very fast, and it looks nice.
Have to let you make a pass in it one day.
So this is her.
Yeah, well, this is her.
Oh, is this the
This is
S2000?
Yeah.
Dude, how
It's
much
got a
how much
wrap-
power is she making?
It's got a wrap yellow. Looks pretty good.
Dude, but this thing is so beautiful. Look at that. He got it done so quick after that NSX was
I
gone.
bled it on it. Changed the plugs earlier. I bled on it.
Oh, you're bleeding on her a little bit? Okay, well, other than the blood, it's a very clean car.
Yeah.
She's very quick, too. You're running no time, right?
Yeah. So we're in the no time shootout, and it's been doing pretty good. So hope for a personal best here. I guess. That's us right there. Call us now.
Oh.
So, yeah. So this is it. This is what I built after you picked up the NSX. We actually drove to Miami to pick this thing up right after you picked up the NSX. So started on it as soon as you got the NSX, and we've been racing in about 6 months. So it's been doing pretty good.
So this one's built single turbo LS, running on a Fuel Tech, right?
Yep. Fuel Tech 550 with their LS harness. JC Race Cars in Miami built it, and it's like fab 9-inch in the back. Cage,
They
all
built
that
kind
good
of the
stuff.
whole chassis, and then
Yeah.
you just put it together.
Yeah, we wired it, built the turbo kit, installed everything else. So
Oh, yeah.
pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Inside's pretty nice.
Yeah, I saw the interior from when I was walking by. I didn't realize how clean it was inside. Super nice trans tunnel, carbon dash. I like the seat. Oh yeah, it's tubbed really nice, dude. Just packaged really well. Dude, this thing came out so good. This is Stelly's upgrade from the NSX here. His S2000 is
It
awesome.
was just a shift. I don't know about an upgrade.
It was just a shift.
Yeah.
You missed that thing deep down, huh?
Yeah, driving on the street was fun. Don't really have a ton of time to drive on the street, so this kind of fits a little better for what we
I mean,
do, but-
you upgraded as far as drag racing goes,
Right,
but as far
right.
as car level, you kind of still missed that
I
one.
think that NSX went pretty quick at this track, though.
It did go pretty
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to check out more on Stelly's car, he has a channel as well. Is it Stelly Built Racing on YouTube?
Something like that. Stelly
I
built.
think it's just Stelly Built.
Yeah.
He makes videos here and there when he feels like it. He's always putting together some pretty serious cars. Usually he builds them and sells them, but this one he's actually kept for a little bit now. And I can see why. It's a nice car. Hey, well, you better get up to the lanes.
Yep.
Go qualify. Well, guys, unfortunately, we are calling it for today. We're getting the hatch moved around here. We're fixing to load everything up onto the trailer and head out for the day. We did win our first round of eliminations, but as you guys heard, something in the transmission in the hatch is very hurt, which sucks because we killed the trans in the hatch and the NSX over there. This is not going to be a cheap weekend, but you know, it is what it is, boys. We'll get these things back home and see what the damage is. Just looks like we had some sort of mischief there on the 3/4 shift, and it probably just didn't engage right or something, and probably took out a gear on the hatch. It just sucks because that transmission has been through so much. I really can't complain. We have so many miles on it, and it's done us well, but you guys know it does suck. So go ahead and get her loaded up here and go from there. We'll probably hang out for a while. We got a lot of fans hanging out, so we'll say what up to everybody. But it sucks. I was hoping to move on and go deeper into the stick shift class, but you know, after yesterday, I can't be too mad about it. Well guys, we made it back from the track yesterday. Finally got a full night of sleep. And today we're just going right into it. We went ahead and got the hatch all pulled apart here. I'm just gonna go ahead and show how bad the damage is all in one video, because I'm sure you guys wanna see how bad we hurt the trans. And obviously I wanna find out how bad we hurt the transmission, because we need to see what broke so I can go ahead and get parts on the way so we can get this thing back up and running again, because I really don't want the hatch to be down for too long. She was ripping yesterday, but unfortunately we had that mishap and we ended up hurting something in the dog box here. All right guys, got the transmission pulled off of the engine. There's a couple bolts that we needed to helic coil on the block, so that's why we just went ahead and pulled everything out. But we got the trans here, just got her all torn apart. You guys have seen me tear these things down a lot in the past, so nothing new with the hatch here. It's just been a while since we've had to do this. But we're gonna take a look at how bad we broke the dog box here. I'm looking forward to it. Oh yeah, yeah. Looks like we took out third and a little bit of, well, mainly fourth gear. Wait, was that second? That's second gear. Yeah, that's just second gear, completely rounded off. Second and third right here. Well, tough break on that one, guys. So yeah, second gear is completely rounded off there, missing a tooth off of third right here, and its matching gear is pretty chewed up. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, like that tooth right there is pretty messed up. And then yeah, all of second gear is completely toast. And what sucks is that second gear is actually part of the input shaft. So first gear, this is for reverse, and second, it's hard to see in there, but this is all one piece. So this entire input shaft has to be replaced, and the shafts are the more expensive parts of the transmission. Good thing is that the final drive and all of that appears to be okay. We're gonna have to pull it out and just double check that no debris got in there and chewed up any of those teeth. But from what I can see, that all looks good to go. Most of the dogs look to be in pretty good shape, just kind of normal wear and tear, but we're gonna pull this thing apart and just inspect everything else, because some of this debris could have gotten rammed through, you know, all the gears there. And we just wanna make sure that we fix everything that might be possibly damaged. But for sure, we're gonna need a new second gear right here, a new input shaft, and a new third gear set. So that's what I can see so far. I'm gonna go ahead and get that stuff on the way to get this thing fixed up and hopefully back up and going as soon as we can. We have yet to pull the NSX apart because something is wrong with its transmission as well. And you know, that one's not gonna be fun because that's one of the sequentials. So, you know, overall, we definitely did some damage this weekend. And transmissions, when we're at this level, they are the priciest parts of our builds. So that does suck, but it is what it is. We'll get them fixed. We did look at the log on the hatch too. I don't know if you guys can kind of go back to the in-car footage and see what happened. At first I thought I might have 232'd it, but I don't think that happened. I genuinely think I went to pull fourth and it just didn't fully engage into the gear, and something bounced around in there, because it's weird that second gear is the one that let go, which would also make sense if I did 232 it, that, you know, something might have happened to second on that 232. But we looked at the log and the RPMs didn't shoot up very crazy high or anything like that. You would expect to see a high RPM from a 232, but it just looked like it went to its regular rev limiter, and it almost appeared to not go into any gear during that miss shift. It almost just seemed like it didn't go into any gear solid. It, you know, it's just in neutral, kind of what it seemed, and then something bounced around, got beat up in there, and then I grabbed fourth, and then it kept going. But, you know, it's whatever. I was shifting great the first day, and then we broke something. It is what it is, guys, but we'll get her fixed as soon as we can. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.